y'all, what's up, it's your girl here, MJ's Nia. Welcome to the channel. So yes, I'm going to first talk about TikTok and this crazy mess that's going on, and then also I'm going to dive in a little bit into political things, because yeah, we have to talk about some things. So everybody's like, oh wow, I'm gonna read this article. Oh wow, President Biden officially signs a TikTok ban into law. App must find new owner within 270 days or be banned across the country permanently. Philip Lewis, it says Biden, right here, he was the one that posted it. But apparently this is like going all over social media and people going crazy. It says, I'ma buy it. Don't worry, y'all. They got Afterpay. How much TikTok costs? We about to start a GoFund. Joe just lost over half of his voters. Joe, they could never make me like you. He just lost 90% of his 30 and under vote. TikTok has replaced Google, Yelp, the news, and Amazon for me. I think that's the problem. And right here, this comment. I want to ask you guys something. So do you guys go to TikTok for information? Is the question. That's the question I'm going to ask. Is TikTok a reliable source for information? I actually Google my stuff. I do not go to TikTok for information. And what information are y'all looking for? Are y'all looking for people who to talk about baby mama drama, or who they sleeping with, and what type of deadbeat baby daddy that they have? That's all I really see over there on TikTok. That's what's being pushed over there. That's all I see everybody post over there. I don't see the real good conversations about news or politics or anything political or the environment or very important topics being pushed over there on TikTok. This person here literally stated that TikTok has replaced Google, Yelp, the news, and Amazon for me. No. First Post is the one that replaced a lot of things for me. They give a lot of good information as to what's going on around the globe. They might be on TikTok. It is what it is. I don't know if they are, but no. I wanted to bring that out as well, because a lot of people are talking about that. So here is the TikTok CEO speaks out amid President Biden signing TikTok ban into the law. Says he will fight the ban the best way he can. This is the ban on you and your voice. My voice, huh? Okay.
Hi everyone, it's Show here. As you may have heard, Congress passed a bill that the president signed into law that is designed to ban TikTok in the United States. That will take TikTok away from you and 170 million Americans who find community and connection on our platform. Make no mistake, this is a ban on TikTok and a ban on you and your voice. Politicians may say otherwise, but don't get confused. Many who sponsored the bill admit a TikTok ban is the ultimate goal. It's obviously a disappointing moment, but it does not need to be a defining one. It's actually ironic because the freedom of expression on TikTok reflects the same American values that make the United States a beacon of freedom. TikTok gives everyday Americans a powerful way to be seen and heard, and that's why so many people have made TikTok part of their daily lives. Rest assured, we aren't going anywhere. We are confident and we will keep fighting for your rights in the courts. The facts and the Constitution are on our side, and we expect to prevail again. Our community is filled with people who have found acceptance and compassion, offered inspiration and encouragement, increased their awareness, and broadened their perspectives, ultimately adding more delight and joy to their lives. Our community is also filled with 7 million business owners who have built their livelihoods on TikTok. While we make our case in court, you'll still be able to enjoy TikTok like you always have. In fact, if you have a story about how TikTok impacts your life, we'll love for you to share it to showcase exactly what we're fighting for. Meanwhile, we will continue to invest and innovate to keep our community vibrant, exciting, and safe. Through our US data security efforts, we have built safeguards that no other peer company has made. We have invested billions of dollars to secure your data and keep our platform free from outside manipulation. I can't say this enough. This extraordinary diverse community is what makes TikTok so special, what makes it matter, and what makes it meaningful. And we'll keep working to ensure you will always have the opportunity, the safety, and the freedom to enjoy all TikTok has to offer. Thank you. Hi everyone.
So I made a video. I made several. I think I made 2 or 3 videos on TikTok already, and I've told people that they actually do not really protect a lot of people over there, especially the kids, you know, the predators. There has been articles and research done because he talks about protection and all that other mess. I've actually made videos on this already, broken it down in details. So if you want to go watch that, I made that. Another thing too he talked about was how much, you know, a lot of people say, oh, a lot of people make a good money over there and there's a good livelihood over there with TikTok. I find out that also doing research on that, you do not make, you only make a lot of money if you are on the For You page. You have to upload videos every single day to stay relevant on TikTok. A lot of people do not tell y'all this before y'all go over there, but if you want to make videos every single day for TikTok, go ahead, that's you. But you're not making a lot of money on this. Actually, let me look it up. So let me go look up this article again and let me read how much money you make with TikTok, because that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people say, oh, your videos gets watched a lot and everything like that on TikTok. I've actually went over there because a lot of people said that you do get your videos watched, but you don't get a lot of followers. And I've also talked about that too. I broke it down in my other videos that the followers, they're not really loyal, because TikTok used to be the face of VidCon, and it was no longer the face of VidCon because they found out that a lot of the TikTok followers weren't coming to help promote, you know, whatever they were doing at VidCon. They weren't coming to the meet and greets. So that was something too that I brought out. I've talked about this so much with TikTok over the years about what's going on with TikTok. Me personally, so I don't know why is everybody saying that they're making a lot of money, it's safe over there. It's not safe on any app. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no protection on any app. All these apps, Instagram, YouTube, you know, Twitch, whatever, if you have a cell phone, a tablet, or a computer or whatnot, a game console, some electronic device in your house, your data is already stolen. So it's not just TikTok. Everybody's getting our information. So I want to bring that out. So I've made videos on this already about the protection, about how much money you make, about how many views you get. I've talked about that, and I do believe that the algorithm is better than YouTube. But like I told people, I've been over there and I have friends who went over there. They say they don't get any followers. You just get a bunch of views, but you don't get a lot of followers. And I think what it is, you have to upload every single day. And to me, they're not really pushing the newsworthy stuff. They're pushing the shock value things. I've talked about things from TikTok that was shock value on this channel. So if you're new to the channel, I have been talking about TikTok for a very long time. And so I know a lot about TikTok, and I saw that that was not my cup of tea and not what I want to be at. So also, other countries around the globe have banned TikTok. India has banned TikTok, Philippines. I might show a list, I don't know yet, but there are articles of other countries that's going to ban TikTok. So the United States is not the only one. Now, like I say, I am going to get into President Joe Biden. I have to talk about him, and I have to talk about Donald Trump because they're running for president. And I wanted to talk about TikTok first to get it out of the way, but I have broke down TikTok so many times in so many ways and so many details, showed videos, receipts about TikTok and about why is everybody so in love with TikTok. TikTok is nothing but a shock value app. That's all it is. Like I say, I do not go to TikTok for information. For example, Tea and Shade is on the gram. She posts things every time about the news. There's a news article here. I look for news. I don't look for all that other drama. She posts a news article here. Here, this is a news article, video. Now this was from TikTok, but I don't really see a lot of these stuff from TikTok. She pulls it up, but not a lot of people does. Racism in Mexico and blacks. They do not promote this type of topic over there on TikTok. Sorry, no, you have to go look for this. But yet again, this is what I mean by what they post mostly on TikTok is this or something like this. People who about to fist fight each other, or a little 3-year-old, a little boy here who's a rapper that doesn't even know math. So let me play this for you because she got it from TikTok.
3 plus 3, 4. Wait, bitch. 6. It's 6. 3 plus 3 is 6.
What's 5 plus 4?
5 plus 4.
Yeah.
5 plus 4, okay. Yo, King, shut the fuck up. Don't say it.
You know what you need to start doing? Your multiplication tables and stop cursing in your music, bro. But you can say 11 and you can get the how about fair?
Take your bitch down.
Nigga, stop talking like that, nigga. You need to learn your multiplication.
I will say the guy was laughing. He's with the foolery, but at least he did tell him at the end, you need to learn your multiplication and you need to stop cussing in the video. But these are the videos that get boosted. And I said this, and let me tell you something. YouTube, you're not safe either, because I had a conversation about YouTube in the past, how they push shock value entertainment more than educational stuff. For example, I just post something about Dubai, hardly no views. But if I post something about celebrity gossip, it gets more views. So YouTube does the same thing too. It's not just TikTok, okay? That's why I want to say, it's not just TikTok. It's other apps too. I give the side eye as well. So I'm just talking about TikTok because I want to talk about the people who are around the TikTok. That's what I want to bring out. So if you guys did not know, Trump did wanted to ban TikTok back in 2020, but he's flipping the script now because President Joe Biden signed the bill. But he wanted this bill, and I don't know if y'all quite know, but bills from previous presidents have to go through. He pushed this bill in and he's trying to be funny about it. So I'm calling BS on both him and President Joe Biden. I wanted to talk about, I have to talk about the political side of this. This is a bunch of BS. So it says Trump signs executive order that will effectively ban use of TikTok in the US. So this, so this was back in 2020. So let me play a video for you guys because this is, I want to let y'all see that he actually was trying to get rid of TikTok back in 2020. Because he was the first one to sign an executive order that will effectively ban use of TikTok in the US. Okay?
President Trump's threat to ban TikTok, the widely popular but Chinese-owned video sharing app, added fear that the link to China poses a security risk. ABC's White House correspondent Rachel Scott with what TikTok and its users are saying tonight.
Tonight, TikTok is firing back after the president told reporters on Air Force One, we're banning them from the United States. Reaching 100 million Americans, TikTok is known for its short videos and viral dances. The app stars in disbelief, like Michael Lee sending this message to his more than 35 million followers.
I'm financially supporting my family because of this. I'm literally starting my career and inspiring people and changing people's lives because of this. And
concerns about security with the Chinese-owned app have already prompted the U.S. to ban TikTok on government phones.
Would you recommend that people download that app on their phones?
Only if you want your private information in the hands of the Chinese Communist Party.
TikTok has denied sharing user data with the Chinese government. And according to a Reuters report, the Chinese company ByteDance has offered to divest the U.S. operations of TikTok to make a deal with the White House. Tonight, the app's general manager insists users shouldn't worry.
And when it comes to safety and security, we're building the safest app because we know it's the right thing to do. We're here for the long run and continue to share your voice here.
And the president insists that he does have the authority to ban the app. He signaled that he could take action as early as today, but so far, no word yet from the White House tonight, Tom.
Rachel, thank you.
Okay, so now y'all just heard that, right? So this was 3 years ago. So am I right? It's 2020. I remember this conversation back in 2020. So a lot of people are acting like they got amnesia and don't remember this conversation, that he was the first one that got the ball rolling on the TikTok ban. So him and President Joe Biden, they currently do want to get rid of it. Now he's flip-flopping. So now they're saying that Trump is now flip-flopping on it. Ooh, I wonder why. So now it says Trump continues his reversal on TikTok, accusing Biden of wanting to ban it. Trump worked to force a sale of TikTok when he was in the White House. On Monday, he called Biden responsible for banning TikTok.
This news story was written by Patrick Svitek. Trump continues his reversal on TikTok, accusing Biden of wanting to ban it. Trump worked to force a sale of TikTok when he was in the White House. On Monday, he called Biden responsible for banning TikTok. Former President Donald Trump is digging in against a potential ban of TikTok that is moving through Congress and seeking to blame President Biden for it, even though Trump sought to outlaw the social media application when he was in the White House. Just so everyone knows, especially the young people, crooked Joe Biden is responsible for banning TikTok, Trump said Monday in a post on his Truth Social platform. He accused Biden of wanting to help Facebook become more powerful and possibly meddle in elections to hurt Republicans. Trump's post came 2 days after the House, as part of a broad foreign aid package, passed legislation that would force TikTok's China-based parent company to sell the application within about a year or face a national ban. Biden endorsed the package and last month said he would sign an earlier version of the TikTok legislation that the House passed. In 2020, Trump issued an executive order to ban TikTok if its parent company did not sell it within 45 days. The order was later blocked in court. As far as TikTok is concerned, we're banning them from the United States, Trump said in July 2020. But Trump's public stance on the social media app swung in the other direction in recent months, with the former president arguing in March that a TikTok ban would only empower Facebook, which he has called an enemy of the people. Trump's post on Monday appeared to be the first time he explicitly referenced Biden while railing against proposals to force a TikTok sale. Asked for comment on Trump's post, Biden's re-election campaign referred to the White House, which denied it was working to shut down TikTok. "We've been clear. We do not want to ban apps like TikTok," White House spokesperson Robin Patterson said in a statement. "What we want, and what the legislation we support would do, is ensure that TikTok becomes owned by an American company so that our and our children's sensitive personal data stays here instead of going to China, and so that Americans' understandings and views can't be manipulated by algorithms potentially controlled by the People's Republic of China." Trump accused Biden of wanting to shut down TikTok to help his friends over at Facebook become more powerful and be able to continue to fight, perhaps illegally, the Republican Party. Under the bill passed on a 360-58 vote by the House Saturday, TikTok's owner would have up to 360 days to divest, meaning any ban is not likely to happen until after Election Day. The chamber in March passed an earlier version of the bill trying to force a TikTok sale on a shorter timeline, but it has languished in the Senate. The latest proposal's attachment to the foreign aid package could boost its chances in the upper chamber. Trump's reversal on TikTok raised questions about his relationship with Jeff Yass, a Republican megadonor from Pennsylvania who is also a TikTok investor. Trump, who is working to cultivate more heavyweight GOP donors as Biden builds a large fundraising advantage, met earlier this year with Yass but said afterward that they did not discuss TikTok. A former top aide in Trump's White House, Kellyanne Conway, is advocating for TikTok in Congress and has spoken to Trump about the importance of defending the application, The Washington Post reported last month. Conway is being paid by the Club for Growth, the conservative group that counts Yass as one of its biggest donors. Trump has called TikTok a national security threat, but also touted its popularity, saying in a March interview with CNBC that there is a lot of good and there's a lot of bad with TikTok. "As you know, I was at a point where I could have gotten it done if I wanted to," Trump said, suggesting he ultimately wanted to leave the matter to Congress. "I sort of said, you guys decide, you make that decision, because it's a tough decision to make. Frankly, there are a lot of people on TikTok that love it." Cristiano Lima Strong contributed to this report.
Okay, now, so y'all just heard that for yourself, right? Okay, so right there, this is the proof. Trump wanted to get rid of it. Now all of a sudden he doesn't want to get rid of it because President Joe Biden is, trying to ban it now, and it's officially going through. But he tried to do it back in 2020, and it didn't went through. Another thing too is we're talking about both, so we ain't gonna just talk about Trump. We're talking about both. We had these sneakers. This was a thing that was being shown all over the line. People were buying these shoes. Well, they're sold out. Trump pays visit to Atlanta Chick-fil-A. Former President Trump ordered 30 milkshakes and also some chicken for customers at the Chick-fil-A in Vine City, Wednesday. So let's get into the foolery that President Joe Biden was doing. GLORILLA, cool to hang with Biden, but I'm no political expert. Here she is up here giving her interview on meeting President Joe Biden. I think the vice president. Yep, here it is. Okay, are y'all paying attention with me? Are y'all staying with me? Okay, here it is. Vice President Harris holds Fat Joe, governor. I guess Fat Joe was there to meet a vice president. Let me play this for you guys.
Grammy-nominated rapper Fat Joe joined Governor Andy Beshear and the vice president for a roundtable on marijuana policy reform. Fox News correspondent Connor Hansen has more from New York.
When it comes to prosecution for marijuana use, rapper Fat Joe says it's time to lean back.
When the vice president calls me, I stop everything.
The vice president bringing together Kentucky's governor Andy Beshear and people who have been pardoned for marijuana convictions. Harris highlighting the administration's work on criminal justice reform more broadly.
The president and I have addressed inequities through implementation of long overdue criminal justice reforms. One is we have now and recently announced making Small Business Administration loans available to previously incarcerated individuals.
About half of U.S. states allow recreational marijuana use, more allow for medical use. And the Biden administration has pushed for governors to pardon state offenses. Back in 2022, Governor Beshear announced that people convicted of marijuana possession could apply for pardons.
All right, so this is the next one. This person here is going to talk about deeper look at rappers who support Donald Trump. So I already showed you that there's rappers that support President Joe Biden, right? Well, the ex-president Donald Trump, he too also has supporters from rappers. So I want people to see what's going on here. I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. I see what's going on with TikTok, and I had to say something about it. So if you're watching the video and you're not quite understanding where I'm going at, then you're a person that the mass media can easily fool. But the mass media is not fooling me, not one bit. So let me play this for you guys.
During his 4 years as President of the United States, Donald Trump stirred up plenty of controversy. Since leaving the office in 2020, Trump has had serious legal troubles and is the first former president to be criminally indicted. At the moment, he faces 91 offenses in 4 criminal cases, including trying to overturn the results of the last election, mishandling important documents, and faking business records. He was also impeached twice while in office. Despite legal issues, some rappers advocate for Trump's return to the White House for a second term this coming election. Here's a look at the hip-hop artists who have openly supported Trump over the course of his presidency and beyond.
So if you have not figured it out yet, TikTok, they're using it as a political attack. If you notice, they're talking about China and, the communism looking at us. And then not only that, you got Donald Trump saying, he's all for TikTok, but he was trying to ban it back in 2020. Now all of a sudden, he's all for TikTok staying here. And President Joe Biden, he's banning TikTok. Y'all not seeing what's going on? This is a way to get you to pick and choose and decide what type of president you want to pick for. I'm not here. I'm not dumb. I see what's going on. They're using TikTok as a political thing for your votes. That's all it's about. And not only that, reading on when I was doing my research, they want to buy TikTok and make it as something American. And I also want to bring out too, before I go a little bit further to end this, China also bans American apps over there as well. So I'm not siding with China either. I've been looking at seeing the mess that China's been doing over there too. They need to be worrying about their economy over there. They don't need to be worrying about TikTok either. They need to be worrying about their economy. Okay? All right. Another thing too is coming back to America. We're talking about here. America needs to worry about, President Joe Biden, you need to be worrying about all those billions and billions of dollars that you give into other countries. I'm side-eyeing that too. There's a lot of things that's going on in America and nobody is talking about it. They're trying to cover it up with this TikTok talk. First of all, I don't care. We are in a silent recession right now. I think they said silent depression or recession. They said that we're in a silent, and I believe it. And we're sitting here talking about TikTok. And I've been noticing all these rappers sitting here supporting Donald Trump or supporting, President Joe Biden and all this other mess. And people sitting here talking about, well, Donald Trump gave us stimulus check. No, the government gave us stimulus check. There's 3 branches of the government that runs the country. It's not just the president. It's 3 branches. People, educate yourselves. Get up, read books. Go out to the library if they have the book still there. Read on it. If you don't want to read a book, Google it. Do your own research. Stop looking to TikTok. Like I said, I go to Instagram and I look stuff, but I also go and Google stuff for myself and look up stuff for myself. And I read books. We have to get out of this mindset of depending on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Go make your own website. Go make your own app. Stop depending on these apps, because I'm tired of seeing people using it for political views. I've said this already. We had Vine, they got rid of it. What else came along? Musically. After that, TikTok. TikTok is going to be replaced with something else. We're going to move on and go on with our life. TikTok is not the answer for me. It might be the answer for you. I apologize if you're going to lose your income, but this is why I try to tell people, when you're doing social media, you need to keep a second job on the outside. YouTubers have been saying this for a long time. You always keep a job on the outside world. Do not just depend on online. So I want to bring it out. I don't care what anybody say. They're using TikTok as a political view, and I don't like this. They're using this to get votes. I said it. They're using TikTok to get votes. If you didn't understand what I was going on with this whole thing, they're using this all about politics, and I'm over it. I'm tired of the circus from both sides that are running. Not just Donald Trump, also our current president as well. I'm just tired of seeing this. This is a circus. This is why nobody takes America seriously around the globe. This is why people laughing at us. This is ridiculous. This is the most stupid topic, that's out right now, and we're being blinded. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I talked about Dubai and about the cloud city and the climate changes. That wasn't pushed to the algorithm, but I'm willing to bet you other stupid topics that I talk about, celebrity gossip, that gets pushed through the algorithm. Me talking about a mother having a child whack somebody, that gets pushed through the algorithm. That get pushed through the algorithm, but when I talk about Dubai or something more educational, that doesn't get pushed. I'm over it. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comment area. If you're a person that's offended by what's going on TikTok, I would like to know why. It's gonna be replaced with another app. These apps always get replaced. But yeah, astronauts, to see y'all later. Peace.
Sharing all their money got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my lady lumps, my hump, my hump, my hump. My humps, they got you. Got you, they got you. They got you, got you, they got you.